Hi all, this is Sia Nas and welcome to episode 50 of the Diary of Sia Nas. So getting there with the podcast episodes, which is great. And this week, got my purple fluffy llama diary ready to go. Been having issues again with the lighting and with makeup. My God, I've got a ton of makeup on, but you can't tell. Absolutely bucket load of makeup and just looks washed out, and just trying to figure out why. I've just been like turning lights on and off. I think maybe the new light bulb, or I don't know, I'm not sure. So because I was looking at doing beauty reviews, but I'll talk a bit more about that later. So let's start the week. So this week started on the 2nd of December. So we're into December and Christmas is just around the corner. So not far away. And on Monday, as always, I uploaded my podcast, and I also, excuse me, just struggling to get rid of this cold. It's so annoying. I uploaded my podcast on Anchor, and then I promoted it. I also edited the video of the podcast, so I was really good on Monday. Did a bit more work because usually I'm rushing on Tuesday to try and get everything done so that it can go up on Wednesday. So I was very good. Did a bit of work. I was also a bit naughty, and I got the Jeffree Star 5-year anniversary lipstick collection. I wanted to get the new highlighter he's got, but didn't have enough to get everything together. So I'm gonna wait for the restock. But that highlighter looks incredible. And he was saying it's if you like bougie. I love bougie. I love glitter. I love anything glittery. I love anything shiny. So I'm gonna absolutely love that product when I get it. So I also did some shopping at High Point, a local shopping centre. I'm lucky that I don't work during the week being a carer, so I can go to the shopping malls, and I don't get caught up in all the traffic and all the parking issues, because at that shopping centre it can get really crowded and you can be looking for ages. I've never gone home because one time I did, on the way there, for some reason there was an enormous amount of traffic, and I thought, oh, stuff this, and I turned around and I went home. So I think it was an Indian festival, and it was the first time I'd ever heard that High Point was doing an Indian festival, so that's really good. Supporting the community, supporting all different cultures. So yeah, I couldn't get there and I didn't know why, and then when I got home, I googled it, and that's when I saw it. The Festival of Lights, I think Diwali, something like that. So that's what was happening that day. But yeah, I did some shopping for Christmas and for my sister's birthday. And that was Monday, so a busy day. And then on Tuesday, I tried to cartoon myself, and I remember a few weeks ago I went online and I managed to find a website which was free, and you put in a photo and you can cartoon yourself, and I kind of liked it, but I can't find it again. And then I just went looking through other excuse me, I went looking through other websites and I couldn't find anything that I liked. I didn't like the way it was showing me. And I was trying to cartoon Elvis as well, for my bee, his latest flame that I did. And I couldn't find anything. I was just looking. So that was what I was trying to do on Tuesday. And I ended up finishing the editing of the video podcast. The main thing I was doing was cutting out all the coughing. So that's what I'm going to be doing again this time. And I finished it, edited it, and I uploaded it. So Tuesday was another busy day because that takes hours. Editing, rendering, and then uploading to YouTube takes forever. So then Wednesday, it was my sister's birthday on Wednesday, so I gave her a lovely Christmas present. Also on Wednesday was my nephew's Christmas party at school, so I went to his school and there were heaps of kids there. It was a Christmas picnic, and I had a picnic blanket and we sat down and of course all the children sing. He's like 7 and he was in preps and excuse me, he's in preps and he went up for a second on the stage and then he ran off. He's incredibly shy. Like, he's really lovely and funny, but he's incredibly shy. He doesn't like to do anything public. Like, they've really struggled to get him, like, even with the class together to get him on stage. Other times his teacher has sat with him in class while another teacher's taken the class to the assembly, to the hall, so they can do some sort of concerts or something. So they're very protective, like very careful of him, which is really, really good. And he really likes his teacher, so it's really nice that they're not forcing him. If they were doing that, they'd be talking to me and, I'm incredibly unreasonable and I get really angry when anyone's trying to hurt my nephew, so, better watch out. On Wednesday, I also saw this. I'm watching heaps of documentaries on Netflix, and I saw this documentary called Sustainable, and it's just awesome. And there was this lovely guy there from Chicago with a farm, and he's helping all the other local farmers so that everyone wins. So that's really cool. So have a look at Sustainable. Like, I'm also trying to go vegan. I don't eat meat or pork anyway, and I'm gluten and lactose intolerant. I mean, I love chocolate and ice cream, so yes, I do eat those. So it's just sort of trying to cut everything down. And then I'm eating less chicken, which I prefer because I used to eat a lot of chicken. So less chicken and less fish. So trying to eat more vegetables and rice. But the problem I'm finding is that you get more hungry because vegetables are just water, fruit and vegetables. So you're hungry all the time. So I'm eating bigger portions. So I've found that I've put on weight. So I'm a bit bigger than one that I want to be, and I'm not fitting into my nice jeans, which is really aggravating me. It's making me really angry, and some of my clothes. So it's a matter of just trying to find the right portions to eat without starving and being healthy. So that's my goals for this year and for next year and the future, is just to be healthy. And eat less protein, because as I've seen, is it from fork to plate or fork to knife? From knife to fork, I think it's called. And there's the Game Changers as well, and like other ones that I've seen. And on one of them, they were saying, so people are eating meat to get the vitamins the animals are getting from eating grass. Like, I mean, think about that. So maybe cut out the middleman, like don't eat the beef and eat healthy, eat more greens yourself, so you can get the vitamins from plants. I mean, even buffalo, which is I think the biggest animal on the planet, like on land, not in ocean, mammal. Is a whale a mammal? I think, I'm not sure. So the biggest animals on land, and they eat grass. And, people are killing them to eat their meat for the vitamins they get from eating grass. So, once again, cut out the middleman and just eat the grass. So, yeah, it makes sense. I never thought of that before. So, yeah, it makes sense, why do eat the animals? So that was Wednesday. So then on Thursday, I tried again to cartoon myself and Elvis. I couldn't find anything, so I had to buy a program that cost me $27, and I wasn't really happy with the end results, but I couldn't find anything else that could cartoon me so that I was happy with it. And I did it anyway. I got the program and I played around with all the settings and all that and got something that I was fairly happy with. And then I had to Photoshop Elvis as well. He had a lot of detail in his face and like a lot of shades. And when you cartoon yourself, he picks up on everything. So I had to airbrush him so he didn't look splodgy, which he did look. So I made the beat video and I uploaded it to YouTube, and then I made a new beat which I had entitled Beat and Blow. I don't know why I called it Blow, but Beat and Blow. And it's just an old beat that I did, and I only put in like a few samples, but I liked it. So what I'm trying to do is go back and finish off beats and just do like even 4 to 8 bars and just keep it like that, because what I was thinking of doing is putting my beats into my beauty review. So once again, we'll talk about that in a minute. So that was Thursday, and then on Friday, I did a beauty review of the Dragon Egg transformation kit. So my nephew's getting the egg. He'll be thrilled with that. And I just took out the makeup and I bought some dinosaurs in these little bags. So he has to open them so you don't know what's in them. And they're from How to Train Your Dragon. So I managed to shove 2 of those in there, close up the egg and wrap it up for him. So, cheap present from me, but he always gets presents throughout the year, and he's going to get like 3 to 4 on top of that one. But I think he'll be really thrilled with the dragon egg because the egg is huge. I also upgraded my Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro, because I was thinking the covers whenever I open that program has been the same for a long time. So I went into Adobe and found that there were new versions, and thank God for that, because there's new pictures. Because the picture for the last one, when you open up Adobe Premiere Pro, it looks like a floating sanitary napkin. It's really awful. In a desert. I don't even know who approved that. It's so stupid. I absolutely hated it every time I opened it. So now there's a new picture. I can't remember offhand what it is now, but thank God. Oh, it's somebody on a bike going around on these ramps, and it looks pretty cool, and the ramps are in a circle. So yeah, it looks really cool. So it's nice not to be looking at the sanitary napkin every time I open the Adobe. So that's really good. I sorted out folders to edit videos of beauty reviews, and the song His Latest Flame went live. So I actually haven't had a look at comments. The comments for the last song I did were just appalling. But that's not going to stop me. People can be really mean, but I'm not going to stop doing music just because of like 3 nothings making mean comments. That's just stupid. You should never stop doing something because people you don't know are making mean comments. I mean, you can imagine what sort of life they've got that they'd say something that mean to you. So I laughed at it, and then I just ignored it and I just kept going. But then I noticed the 4th comment was really nice. It was someone put at the bottom, "How good is this?" So that was really nice. I'm just kind of wondering, maybe they did it to be nice. And if they did, thank you. That was really lovely, because the comments above were really, really harsh, really mean. And that was really nice. And they tagged 1 or 2 people, so that's really nice too. So thank you to that person. So that was Friday, and I was really happy for that beat video to go up. I think I'm always a bit too harsh on myself, and then when I re-listened to it, I thought, this is pretty good. I mean, it's basic, but I think I did a pretty good job, and at least I'm trying things and giving it a go. I'm using big names like the Tupac duet that I did with him, and then with Elvis, but I like the background. It was red. It was really bright red. I just wanted something fun and fresh. So I did that. I'm thinking to do a tutorial on how I made the beat. It's very basic, but it might help other people if they want to give it a try. So that was on Friday, and then on Saturday I edited my Dragon Beauty review. The lighting was a lot better on that. That's because I was sitting against a different wall and using same lighting, but just against a different wall. Maybe it's this background. I don't know. I think it might be the light bulb. So I edited the Dragon Beauty review, and I made an Insta post of the latest flame, and I put it up on Insta. And I'm really glad that I finally figured out the settings for that, because it's in Adobe that I make that video that goes on Instagram. Just have to get the right dimensions, and that took me forever. So I finally figured it out and I put it up. So maybe I should do a video on that too. That'll be really good. So I did that on Saturday. Oh, and something else that I've been watching on, not on Netflix, but on TV, on cable TV, is called Succession. And it's just about this family, the Roys, and just how um, I guess they're just a normal family, but they're just mega rich, and everyone's just doing things behind each other's back. I think they try. I don't know. It's just very messy, and the father is just, he's a billionaire, and he's just used to being in charge, and yeah, it's fascinating, and just some of the characters are just awful. They're just awful people. Like the characters are obviously the awful people, but yeah, it's really scary. It makes me very nervous knowing there are people around like that, because it would seem you would think that they will get it from somewhere. You can't just make people up like that. So I mean, maybe you can, but yeah, like some of the characters are just really awful, awful people. So yeah, I finished watching the first season. I've seen 8 episodes, so I don't know, is that the first season? Maybe. And then on Sunday, which is today, I've been trying to do. Yesterday as well, on Saturday, also went to my sister's for her birthday party, and we just ate like lunatics. And today, which is Sunday, I slept till like midday because I was so full and so tired, which always happens after I overeat. The next day I'm just exhausted. So it just took me, I was sleeping till like, I got out of bed at like about midday, and then I slept for another hour on the couch. And just been eating small portions during the day because my stomach's so full. And I went for a walk to a supermarket that was quite far. So yeah. So that was Saturday, and then today is Sunday, and what I'm trying to do beauty reviews, because I'm thinking if I can do the beauty reviews, then I can make beats and put my beats in the reviews, like in the music, to help promote my music, because trying to do beats now on its own, I'm just not motivated enough. And I'm thinking if I can do the beauty reviews and put my music in there, then I'm killing two birds with one stone. So that's the thinking behind that. I don't know how far I'll get because I got a ton of makeup, and even if it's just old makeup, it's still makeup that's that you can buy, that is classic, so it's still available, and doesn't hurt to do a fresh review of an old makeup, because people are discovering this makeup every day, so maybe they appreciate a more recent view on this. So yeah, just been working on that, but the lighting is so bad. And the one that I've been trying to do is this one. That is the Dragon Beauty Pressed Powder Palette. So that's what I've been trying to do a review on. Like I've put all the makeup on, but I've got a bucket load of makeup, but you can't see it, so it's just a matter of just trying to figure out. See, I'm just trying to show you the contour and all that. Like there's a ton of makeup on my face. If I took a photo and showed you, or if you were here, you'd be like, my God, why have you got so much makeup on? So yeah, just trying to figure out lighting. I've been sitting here for like the last half hour, turn this on, turn that on, turn that off, turn this on, turn that off, And so I think maybe I need to move to a different location, or maybe change the light bulb overhead. I don't know. I hate lighting. I always have trouble with lighting. It really just does my head in. So that's the week. That's what I've been up to. Mainly cartooning, doing beauty reviews, and my podcast, like editing it and getting it up and out there. So that's been the week, and also the progression with my invention. So now I'm waiting for the designer to send me an invoice next week, and then I put a deposit down and they'll start making it. So what they're going to do is make a prototype, and once we perfect the prototype, then I can go out and see if I can find someone who will go in business with me so that I can put it out on the market. And I'm guessing this will help with the beauty reviews, because with the beauty reviews, I'll see if I can try and make friends with the beauty community, and then it will help easier to promote my new product and make it more successful. So there's a lot of plans going on. There's a lot of stuff going through my head. So yeah, music, beauty reviews, tutorials, and my invention. So lots of stuff there. So I hope you had a great week. I hope you have a great week. Get help if you need it. Share this podcast with your friends or family or someone you think would like to hear it. And I will catch you next week. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye.